Hi, my name is Ray and I'm working with Molly on a project management of enhancing teacher efficiency and effectiveness in comprehensive application of educational classroom technology for Warner Middle School or Syracuse School District. So we will be presenting to you our project management for the period of 2-year project 2018 and 2019. We will walk you through the outline of the project. In the define phase, we will indicate the performance problem or the critical needs that must be resolved in this school. Then we come up with the specific project goal, objective, and we highlight the successful criteria and assumption and risk for this project. In the plan phase, we will specifically talk about the work breakdown structure, sequence tasks, critical paths, and Gantt chart. In the organize phase, it is about organizational chart, work package, description, and assignment. In the control phase, we will focus on status variant tools and communication and conflict resolution strategy. Then we go to close phase and we touch on some management issue which is significantly focused on the team and the change strategy. In the defined project, we have learned that in this middle school, teachers are not able to effectively and efficiently use the variety of educational technology, such as interactive whiteboard, iPad, the Google application, and so on. Teachers are reluctant to put in use these available resources in their classroom to support teaching and student learning. It is therefore evident that these teachers lack of knowledge and skill that fail them to integrate technology tools in classroom practice and to operate and to modify lesson and assessment with the technology resources. So this call for an urgent need to address this gap through teacher capacity building or professional development so that the educational technology are wisely utilized by teachers in a different way from the next school year. Within 2-year period, our project goal aims to enhance teacher classroom skill and knowledge for effective application use of a multitude of educational technology for instruction and student learning. And also several specific objectives are defined as the following. To get approval on professional development plan from superintendents and school administrators. Roll out professional development plan by carrying out 3 training for teachers in the upcoming summer break. And hands-on practice of utilizing educational tech in the next school year. And evaluate the project and ongoing teacher support in the real time. Part of the defined phase, some major success criteria of the project are identified as the plan for the training material will be developed with the participation from relevant stakeholders and make them accessible, user-friendly, and available to teachers in all forms such as media, print, video, online website, etc. At least 95% of teachers will intensively participate in the training and apply in their classroom. There are also some assumptions and risks for this project. For example, it could be funding shortage that lead to last-minute decision to remove professional development from strategic plan of the school. It tends to have time conflict with teachers prioritize tasks such as their holiday and summer teaching. And the biggest risk, if the trainer are not trained, they continue to having teachers who are not effectively skilled and knowledgeable in educational technology practice. In the plan phase, as you can see the work breakdown structure here, there is a list of detailed activity. For example, activity 1, refresher training on basic computer and digital literacy skill. Activity 2, training on using recent classroom technology skill. And activity 3, workshop on share model, how to incorporate technology into curriculum. So under this main activity, there are many sub-activities that have to be done in order to achieve the project objective that have been set in the defined state. We also figure out the sequencing of the task, and from this activity sequencing, we can create the diagram of the project critical path. As you can see here, for example, task A start before uh, task B, C, D, E, F, but the task B start before the task A completed and start at the same time with task C and finish at the same time with task F. And the project proposal also has developed in this phase too by using information from the defined plan phase. So please find the detail of proposal in our report.
In the organized phase of our team, we have a team of about 10 staff led by the project manager, and I'll take you through 3 of them. The rest, kindly check through our document. The project manager is going to take lead of this project in terms of leadership, in terms of provision of technical skills, in terms of planning and managing and ensuring the project is on course, implemented in regard to scope and within resources that we have. And then our instructional designer is the lead person for our instruction and design. He's the lead design expert, and in terms of assessment of our instruction, and then in terms of communication, he's going to communicate in terms of graphics, visual. He will also have negotiation skills to take lead of our project. So those will be some of his roles and tasks. And then the M&E person, who will be the lead person for our M&E system, because he will be in charge of reporting, analyzing data, collecting data, disseminating our findings and our successes, and improving our reports. So for now, that is what we have for the 3. However, look through the rest.
In control phase, essentially the project status report is required for regular communicating the ongoing progress and status of the project. By doing so, the project manager could track the project variance, whether it is on schedule, late started, completed on or behind the schedule. Then it could find the strategy to adjust the project activity to ensure that the project finishes on time with quality. It is also important to have the communication and conflict resolution strategy in place. The key task of project manager is to ensure that she or he communicates the entire detail of the plan with team. It's incorrect to have communication flow regularly in the whole project management cycle. Literally, it's unavoidable conflict happen in the team. So make sure the team agree on project plan. The project manager keep team focused on project goal, assigned tasks, while working to achieving project milestone. While the conflict happens, it's need to resolve it carefully and transparency by referring to and consulting with the policy and procedure in place, and the project manager need to facilitate the productive team discussion to get the proper solution.
Our close phase is guided by a book written by Jack R. Meredish and Samuel Mantel, on Managerial Approach, second edition, chapter 4. They provided us with 10 steps, processes, and deliverables that will guide our closure phase. There are 10 phases. 1, termination design, the termination meeting, personal termination reports that we have to make, and the finance closing step. We shall follow the legal closing, documentation completion, location closure, post-implementation audit, client's approval, and the project termination. Those are the 10 steps. The processes for each and the deliverables are equally provided. I'll take you through the first three steps. Under the termination design, we shall, in the process, have key staff meeting to design and approve the key termination design that we want to have in place, and the deliverable will be that we shall assign tasks to each staff to be able to accomplish. At the meeting, we shall also organize a transparent discussion for our key activities that will lead to the closure of the project, and at the end of it we want to see a process of termination very clear and understood by the staff. The personnel termination reports, we shall set our time frames for each staff to be able to present and submit their reports, and at the end of the day we have reports submitted and the teams closed. So to deal with any pending project management issues, we shall organize brief meetings. First of all, we shall have a debrief meeting with our client to give him updates of the project to date, the deliverables against the plan, our successes, our achievements, our challenges, and it will be a moment for the team to embed recommendations out of this meeting into the report. And secondly, we shall also organize another debrief meeting, an agenda to share our project status and summary of the deliverables with our key stakeholders that have a stake in our project. We shall share evidence of the human resources status report, the finance and audit reports, plus any other pending logistical reports, such that in case there are any other contractors or suppliers that have not been paid, and this will be the moment to get those updates to share and sign off. And then lastly, we shall conduct a post-project audit and team building activities to keep, first of all, our files intact and updated, and to have time with our staff at such a time where the project is ending, to encourage them, to motivate them, and then finally wind up the project.